Hello! Hello, everyone. I returned. Also, something is wrong with my model. Hold on. Ignore this. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Happy Halloween! Happy Ween, everyone! Happy Halloween! It's been 12 days! Koji has returned. It's been 12 days. Did you guys miss me? I'm sorry. Hold on, my halo is supposed to be white. My Halloween costume is ruined. No, it's supposed to be white. Fuck, I gotta. Yeah. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Ignore this. Ah, come on. Fix it. Eh. Anyways, guys, did you miss me? As I'm sitting here trying to fix my fucking halo for my Halloween costume. Ah. Ah, there it is. No! Fuck! Do it! Eh. Fuck! Ah! Hold on! I got it! Oh! Ah! There we go. There we go. Anyways. Start from the beginning. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am back. I have returned to the land of the living. Well, apparently not. See, you can tell this is a costume because I would never go to heaven. If I died, I'd go to hell for sure. Yeah, yeah. We have a lot to talk about. See, today we might play a game. Probably not. I'll probably find a game. Sperm Halo? I'm gonna kill you for saying that. Um, we'll probably find something to play tomorrow or Sunday. But we have so much to talk about. We have so much to yap about that I don't know if we'll have time to play a game. Okay, let me pull up my notes. Fuck, open the cellular device. Give me my notes. Okay. My God. The first thing I need to say. The first thing I need to say. Also, do I sound good? Can you guys hear me? Does my voice sound like shit? Does it not? Is it good? Is everything okay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. First things first, I started my journey to go to Japan hating airplanes, and I think I've come back hating them even more than I did initially. It's been so long, I don't know how it's supposed to sound like. As long as it's not noticeably bad, then I think we're okay. Yeah. Fuck airplanes. Fuck those assholes. I hate airplanes. God, I'm like, I need my bodily freedom. I need to be able to like stretch and lay down comfortably. I'm a spoiled brat. But then when I'm on an airplane, it's fucking awful. I think I fell asleep on my flight from Japan back home, but it was like a really horrible sleep. It's like when you're like exhausted and miserable and you fall asleep and then you wake up in pain and tired and you don't know what's going on. And it feels like you didn't sleep, but you wake up realizing that time has passed and you're like, when the fuck did I fall asleep? Like, I didn't fall asleep, I just fucking passed out from my misery of being on an airplane. At least this time I wasn't so scared of like the plane shifting around. I was just miserable because I was so cramped and I couldn't do anything. And on the way back home, I had to piss and I couldn't get up to go to the bathroom because there was turbulence. It's like, no, you have to stay in your seat. Yeah. I do want to go to Japan again. I have some leftover yen. I might talk about this later about why, but I have leftover yen. So it's definitely going to be for this is yen that I'm going to keep for the next time I go to Japan. But when that'll be, I don't know. Guess who still hasn't finished the fanfic? Oh no! It's okay. Art takes time. It's okay. Art takes time. It's understandable. I was actually wondering about that today. I was like, I wonder if Bycode had finished the fanfic. But that means that we have more time till we can do a read along. Yeah. uh, Yeah. I honestly don't know when I'll go to Japan again. I think it'll definitely be a couple more years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 'cause yeah, I'll wait for more like big stuff to be happening in Japan before I go again. I think it's just because okay, like for some reason I was so homesick during this trip. Like by day 2, I already wanted to go the fuck home. But it's not because I was having a bad time, it's just because I was homesick and I missed my cat. I don't know, I was a lot more lonely than I thought I would be. Because normally I say, like, oh, I'm not lonely. You know, I like being alone. I don't like going on trips with people. And I don't think I would have, I don't necessarily want to go to Japan with someone because I like doing my own thing. I like getting to like make my own choices about where I want to go and like what I do. But I was definitely lonely. It's a little bit lonely. I think I talked it to like 2 people max. So the first day I was there in Japan, I went to Shibuya. Shibuya? What the fuck did I just say? Shibuya. I'm like 80% done. Then I need to do proofreading. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm so excited to read your masterpiece. But what I did is I used a Bumble, and I was like, "Oh right, Bumble. I'm in a new country. Maybe I can find some people here in Japan who, like, maybe make some new friends in Japan, right?" So I got on Bumble, and he was like, you know, looking through people, trying to find people that like spoke English in Japan. And I matched with someone, and almost immediately he was like, "Hey, you want to go out for coffee?" And I was just like, "Yeah, sure." So I met up with this random as fuck guy. Don't do this. I did this because it was a very public place. Literally Shibuya, there's people everywhere. Literally all we did is I met up with this guy, we chatted, he took me out to udon, we chatted, and then we parted ways. It was great. We didn't talk again after that. We didn't get the contact after that. It was just like we went out for lunch, we chatted, had a fun time, done with that. He was a handsome guy wearing a suit, taking me out for udon, and he paid. I felt a certain way, but you know, that's that. And then the second time someone interacted with me was it was my last day. I was going to the Sanrio Cafe. I'll show pictures. I'll show some of my best pictures to you guys here in a bit. But I was going to the Sanrio Cafe, and I was standing right outside the building. I was standing right outside the building, and because my reservation was on like a couple minutes, so I was kind of just like standing outside waiting, and I'm sitting there, and in the corner of my eye, I see someone approaching me, and I don't think much of it because I just assume it's someone like walking past me, until he speaks up to me, and I turn, and it's this old Japanese man. Not like old, but like bro is probably in his 50s or like something like that. And all he does is like he points up at me and says pretty. But at first I didn't know what he was saying. Like I was so confused. I thought like he was like trying to ask me like a question, but he was just saying pretty. And I was just like, pretty? And he was like, yeah, yeah. I think he I was so flabbergasted that I just went like, oh, and then just walked away. I left. So what am I supposed to say to that? I think what he was trying to do, he was calling my hair pretty because I have very nice hair. It was either he was calling me pretty or my hair pretty. It was very strange. It was, I don't want to say it was creepy, maybe because it was just some old man coming up to me to call me pretty. I don't know. I will assume he didn't mean anything bad by it, and it was just a little bit awkward. I'm just so gorgeous that this Japanese man felt the need to come up to me and tell me that I'm pretty. Trying to be flattered? I don't know, maybe. But I was so confused. Two Unks tried to communicate. I was just so confused. I went like, oh, okay. And then I just left. Went to my Sanrio Cafe and had a good time. Yeah. uh, uh, I think those were my like only real like encounters with people. Uh, I don't know. Last time I went to Japan, I had quite a few like really strange encounters with people. This time I didn't have that many. Not really. I don't know. Which is good. Which is good. I did have awkward encounters with store employees, but I do that anyways here in a country where I speak the language. I have awkward encounters with cashiers anyway, so that's nothing new. uh, right. So, we'll get back into talking about my Japan trip here in a second. I have a whole list of stuff I want to talk about. It's massive. So I'm just gonna go down the list, and it's gonna be like so out of order. Whatever. Okay. So I have ideas for future streams, right? Oh, sorry, hit the mic. I have ideas for future streams. Plots, ideas. I don't know any other synonyms for ideas. I want to do some fun stuff. I want to do some fun stuff. I have some silly ideas, some stuff that's like kind of like scripted ideas, like some like bits, some skits. I wrote down, I brought this up before. I brought up Minecraft parody songs karaoke. um, ooh, designing OCs. Yeah. I wrote down Yaoi Day, talking about Yaoi. Yeah, so that'd be a big one. Yeah. OC lore presentation. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mentioned in the Discord because I got this idea randomly. I think I was literally sitting in Shinjuku and I was like it was like a divine intervention. It was just like God spoke to me. It was like merch. Birthday merch drop. I don't know if I can do a full Dakimakura. I don't know if I could do a full body pillow. Those might be a bit too expensive for right now, but I can do keychains. You could do like body pillow keychains. So I might do that. My birthday is March 20th, so we have some time to go. I have time to design, time to figure out how I'm gonna make the merch, how to do the merch drop, you know. As a small VTuber, I'm not gonna hinge too much on like my own image, other than the body pillow, because there's not much I can do with that. It's gonna be me, half naked, booty out, you know. But with other stuff like t-shirts, I want to make t-shirt designs. Is this the Kochi guy from Twitch? Maybe. I look a little bit different. What if keychain body pillow? Yeah. Yeah. I want to do t-shirt designs that are like not explicitly merch of me, as in like if you look at it, you wouldn't be like, oh, that's merch of like some VTuber. It'll kind of be like a general design that like anyone could wear, like that anyone could buy, be like, oh, that's a cute t-shirt. I want that. Right? That's my strategy. Especially as a small VTuber. I can't rely on having like a big fan base to buy all my merch. So what if I try to make stuff that can appeal to anyone, you know? Use the bonbons. Use some of my own imagery in my design, you know? Yeah, I think that'll be fun. By the way, your chat doesn't work, the butt. Ah! It doesn't! What? I put the keychain in a jar. What is happening with chat? Refresh? Oh. I didn't notice that. Why is it not working? This is what I get for not streaming for 12 days. Almost 2 weeks. Okay. Type in chat. See if it works now. I don't... You're gonna fuck up my return stream. Boo. How fucking rude of you. Anyways. Hey, it's working now. I looked so crazy for a second. Just yapping to no one. The glazing is crazy. I know, right? Yay, it worked. Thank you for pointing it out. Otherwise, I would have looked crazy for this entire stream. Yeah. Going through my list of stuff to talk about. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I brought this up yesterday, I think. So we'll go back to doing some video game streams, some more random streams, doing whatever. But I'm about to the game dev streams. So I need to talk about what happened. So if you guys don't know, I'm making a game for a small corpo VTuber group called Perfect. Not perfect, Perfect. But what happened recently is one of their talents, they have 3 talents. One of them was recently terminated. There's no like explicit reason about why. They were definitely very vague in their notice about her termination, and so upon seeing that, it made me kind of made me step back and be like, okay, how do I approach this now? Because I don't know if I'm gonna do the game the same way that I initially planned, which is okay because we didn't have much done anyways. But now that there's only 2 talents remaining at the company, it's making me we're gonna backtrack on the game dev stuff so I can kind of decide what I want to do, because I'll either drop the idea entirely and do something else. I kind of don't want to, because it's not the girls' fault, right? The 2 remaining girls, Remy and Chumi, it's not their fault. It's not their fault a termination happened. I still want to make a game for them, I think they'd love it. So I guess I'll be backtracking, figure out something new, what else I want to do. So game dev streams will return at some point. Things happen, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Game dev streams will happen eventually. But there will be other stuff that I'm working on. Yeah, other game stuff that I'll be working on. Kinoko City will return soon. The Regis Altair game will be starting soon, eventually. I don't know. We're taking our time. We're not in a rush, No hurry, no hurries. Oh, here's here's the big thing that's been on my mind recently. Let the ideas flow, exactly. Yeah. This is the big thing that's been on my mind recently. Let me bring the mic closer. I hate that Twitter is basically a requirement for being a VTuber, because Twitter fucking sucks. I'm so over Twitter. I will not be rage baited. You will not catch me arguing with people on Twitter, but I will still be mad. Okay, you will not rage bait me. You will not get me to interact with you, but I'm still gonna be so I'm tired of it. It's just back to back to back horrible, stupid, awful things. Get out, go away. I just want to see yaoi. I just want to see big titties. I just want to see artwork. I just want to see VTubers and their cool models. I don't want to see this stuff. I don't want to see people being stupid and crazy. Because it's just like you see people and I'm just like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What is your problem? If only there was a better site than Twitter, which is Blue Sky, but like, I don't think anyone I don't think anyone uses Blue Sky. I really don't think so. I think do people use Blue Sky? I'm not very sure. 'Cause I feel like there's not a lot of discoverability. 'Cause like, who the fuck is using Blue Sky? Yeah. That's all I'll say about that. Hate Twitter. Anything that happens on Twitter, I'm never going to comment about it. Watching this on the bus and try not to laugh is difficult. I'm glad I'm making you laugh. I'm glad. But when stuff happens on Twitter, I'm not going to comment on it. I'm not going to post about it. One, because I don't give enough of a fuck, really. I don't care that much. It's just like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't need to. I don't need to give my opinion on this. I'm fine, we're good. That's my feelings on it. do not care about your Twitter nonsense. I just want to talk about yaoi. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah. um, oh, this is kind of related to Twitter. I see a lot of stuff on Twitter about like artists and the shenanigans that artists get up to on Twitter, yada yada. But I feel like some artists have really traumatized their clients because I end up getting those clients that come to me and this happened recently, actually the other day. This isn't like I'm gonna say this, the client hasn't done anything wrong. I'm specifically talking about clearly artists have done this person bad. But they came to me with their OC that they wanted me to draw, and they were like, my OC has a cane. Can you add that? It's okay if it costs extra. Cost extra? It's a cane. What do you mean cost extra? Who is charging you extra to draw your OC with a cane? Huh? Tell me. I will personally go and cuss them out for you. What the are there really artists out there be like, oh yeah, your OC has a cane? Yeah, that's gonna be $5 extra. What? What the frick are you guys doing? What? PTSD from nitpicking is crazy. It's like it's just so I'm like, what are you guys doing? Why are my clients coming to me being like, could you give my OC a mobility aid? I'll pay you extra for that. What? No. What? Who has hurt you? Who has hurt you? In fact, I will take a discount off your commission just for that. Damn it, like I don't agree with every practice that's common in the art commission community, but at the same time, artists can do whatever they want. That's my opinion, right? I may disagree with certain practices, but at the end of the day, it's like people can do whatever they want, really. The way that they price, their policies, whatever. But sometimes I'm just like, you're gonna hurt these people. You're gonna make them mention that imply IRL, pay $5 to use arcane. If I ever get money commission, I'll definitely come to you first. When I do commissions, I know that I am undervaluing myself. And at some point in the future, I probably will raise my prices. But at the same time, I kind of want to be an artist that is budget friendly. I want to be able to give people high quality art that is more affordable, I suppose. Because I don't want to be like that person that like undermines other artists and is like, don't go to that person. They're expensive. Come to me. I'm more cheap. Like, no, it's just like I don't want to like undermine other artists and like them pricing their work what it's worth. It's just that I hate myself and I don't value myself. So I price my art for what I think would be affordable for other people to give people a budget friendly option. You know? Yeah. I remember I saw a tweet that an artist was trying to force a client to tip them. I saw that. Oh, the cringe. Like, excuse me? That shit is crazy. If you guys don't know, like, someone on Twitter posted, like, DMs from an artist literally begging for a tip. They were being like, I did such a... if you tip me, they don't tell me how much you loved your commission, and you'll tell me that I did such a good job. Everyone else always tips me. Are you insane? Are you a lunatic? What are you talking me? What are you talking about? Why would, huh? Like, I get tipped, right? I get tipped, and it's totally someone being like, yeah, I'm gonna tip you. Or recently, like, for example, this is a client that I've had for years. They've been commissioning me for years, and they do this frequently where like they'll just be like, oh, I'm gonna give you $10 extra as a tip because I was late in my responses, or like oh, it's Christmas, I'm gonna give you $20 extra as a tip. They just do that willingly. I'm just like, okay. Thank you. Some people do tip. Some people tip just because they feel like it. Some people tip because they like their commission so much that they're like, wow, I want to give you extra. But it's like, why? Price your work what you need to price it. And if people tip you, then wahoo, hooray. What a weird thing to do. That's like, okay. This is something that bothers me, is that I feel like there's so many artists that don't care about having a client base, which is a problem. I've seen this people mention this a lot on Twitter, online, where they say, do artists get bothered when you come to them multiple times for commission? Right? Are artists bothered by repeat clients? The answer is no. If they are bothered, something's wrong with them. An artist is not going to be bothered by you being a repeat client, because that's a good thing for any small business. That's what keeps businesses alive, right? My commissions really succeed because I have multiple people that come to me for their commissions. And it's because well, my art, obviously I have a unique art style. My prices are relatively budget friendly, and I treat people well. I treat people well. Sometimes I'm not always as quick with my commissions as I'd really like to. I try to get my commissions done within 2 weeks. Sometimes stuff happens. Sometimes I'm backed up. Sometimes it takes a month, you know? But I know a lot of people who get commissions and then they just fuck off into the abyss. And then and ghost their clients for like 6 months. It's crazy. Like, do you not want people to return to you? Like, why are you doing this? And I don't want to hear, but people need breaks. It's like, I get that. But like, you have to tell people when you're taking a break. If something is wrong, and that's another thing that people will bring up, is that like you commission an artist, and then that artist just repeatedly goes, oh, sorry, I'm not feeling well. Oh, sorry, I need a break. Sorry, I need a break. It's like at some point, I don't care. It sounds mean. It sounds terrible. But people have given you their money, and at some point you need to just give their money back or give them what they paid for. It's like if you're like doing something for someone for free, then I don't like think there's really an obligation to do it for them, really. But it's like I hear it's crazy. I hear it every day. I commission someone, I don't hear from them for 6 months. Meanwhile, they are doing other commissions, they're doing personal art, and they're ignoring me. Who are these people? What is going on inside their heads? How can you treat people like this? How can you do this? Do you not want returning clients? I don't get it. It's baffling. It's so insane to me. And it's always people with really huge followings too. Which it's sad. It's sad and it's stupid, and they should feel bad about themselves. Where was I going with this? Yeah. That's why I try to be a good artist. Lack of common sense for good service. I think a lot of people don't have any customer service skills at all. This is an issue I see online a lot. Not just with artists, with like small businesses in general. There's a really big issue with some small businesses. They just don't have any customer service skill whatsoever. And it's not good. Your business is not going to last if you treat people like shit and they don't want to come back to you, right? If I go to an artist, I have dealt with this before. I've dealt with artists where I commission them and then they take a really long time to update me. I dealt with it before. Where was I going with this? I immediately forgot. But it's like, if I commission an artist and they don't communicate with me, they take forever to do anything, I'm not gonna go back to them. That's just how it is. I don't want to go back to this person. I don't want to recommend this artist to other people, which is a really bad thing. Because when you're a good artist, people will tell their friends. They will tell their communities. Like, wow, this artist, they were so nice. They were so communicative. They communicated with me. They were so friendly. They were so attentive. They did all this stuff for me. You guys should go commission them. Like, that's what you want to happen as an artist. And if you treat people like shit, then it's not gonna happen. And then you're gonna wonder why you're not getting any commissions. Huh? You didn't hear it from me. Yeah, they get a big following. I think that's why a lot of big artists that do this are able to survive, because there's just so many people that want a commission from them that, and like, they are aware of like other people's experiences. Because I feel like most people don't want to call out an artist, especially if they're a big artist, which is, to be fair, is honestly a fear that I've had before. Is I don't want to like try to call out an artist that's bigger than me, because it's like I don't inherently think this person is a bad person and they're gonna like sick their audience on me, but it's something you just have to be cautious about, right? I don't think I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna just assume an artist is gonna like send their audience onto me to like kill me or anything. But you have to be cautious. You're anxious. You don't want to bother people. You're just like, whatever, I'll get over it. And I assume that's how a lot of clients feel when they have a bad experience with an artist. Yeah. Do better, artists. Do better. Be better. Treat people nicely. What's with people treating people mean? Don't be a fucking asshole. Treat people nice. Yeah, that's my big message. Treat people good. Thumbs up. Treat people good. Let's see. What else do I have to talk about before? All right. Okay. One thing I want to do, I don't know how I'm gonna approach this. I want to set some goals. Japan trip to art rant? Yeah. But I have some goals I want to set. I don't know how I'm gonna do these. I think I've mentioned before, I don't know if I can do a subathon, just because I don't think my laptop can handle streaming continuously for like multiple days, or like multiple weeks. I don't know if I could do a subathon, maybe a donathon. Maybe. I guess I could do a subathon. It just won't be like a traditional subathon. It'll probably be something where I stream every day, but I have to like turn off the stream at some point when I go to sleep, right? And I probably won't be streaming the entire day, but you know, I value myself. I'm not an insane person. Endurance stream? Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking I might just do something where I just stream every day, but like only for a couple hours each day for my sanity, because I have other stuff to do. Because my laptop probably won't be able to handle it. Yeah. But I have goals I want to set. One of my goals, I think, is to do an ASMR stream. Yeah, I don't know what kind of ASMR stream, but I think it'll be really funny. I think another goal could be our first karaoke stream, which will probably be the Minecraft parody, Minecraft parody song stream. And then I want another goal. I want to be my first cover. I already have a song in mind that I want to have for my first cover. But I want to set it as a goal. I want to have these things planned in the future. You doing an ASMR stream will be life changing. Maybe. I can. I'm not gonna be able to hold it together. I'm just gonna be whispering, and I'm gonna be like absolutely like losing my shit. Maybe that'll be part of the fun. Maybe that'll be part of the fun. Yeah, yeah. I want to do a song cover. Yeah, you guys will hear my amazing voice. You guys are gonna be surprised. What other goals? I don't know. Maybe hand cam stream. Maybe I'll buy some Pokemon cards and they'll open them up on stream. Yeah, we could do that. Maybe some other stuff, or like a garage kit. Buy a garage kit and then like paint it on stream. Gambling? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We could do a hand cam stream as a goal. I'll come with some other goals. This will definitely be in the future. I have a lot of oh yeah, yeah, art stream. I still need to get that figured out, right? Yeah. I need to get my Baldur's Gate 3 figured out and art stream figured out. I'm just lazy. So don't expect it anytime soon. Sure, we've established that ASMR with constantly giggling would be peak. Yeah, I think you guys would like that. I don't know. It'd be I should do like do one of those like those insane scripted ASMR where it's like what is it? Like your boyfriend just came back from McDonald's and he finds you playing on his PS5 or something like that. Some weird shit like that. What if I just do something like that? Yeah, that'll be good. I'll think of some other goals. I don't know when I'll do this. Do my first ever donathon. So I think the ultimate goal at the end will be like a certain thing at the end. Maybe a model, maybe a new model. Because the artist, one of the artists I'd like to commission. Yeah. I think a PC would be too much. I think a PC as a dono goal would be a bit too much. But a model might be doable because a lot of the artists that I want to commission are in the like the $200 to $300 range. I think that's doable for a donathon as like the big goal at the end. $300, I think that's okay. Yeah, yeah. Boyfriend dies in car crash while on FaceTime. That's where all the screaming is gonna come from. Yeah, I'll come with goals, some fun things to do. Yeah. Here's another thing I wrote down. I don't know if this isn't already noticeable, from you guys watching me on stream, but I have an issue explaining myself, and I don't know what's causing it. Maybe the autism, maybe I'm just stupid, but I have this really bad issue where I don't know why I do this, but I when I say stuff, I explain stuff to people, and I just like expect them to know what I mean. And I don't know why, because I clearly can't do the same. But it's like I run into this issue so much where like I tell people something and then they're like hounding me for details. They're like, "What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just telepathically get in my mind and understand what I mean." Because if I like try to say something, I try to explain something, and someone's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I don't know." I don't even know what's happening inside my own head. How am I supposed to explain myself? My mind is full of concepts and not full thoughts, right? My mind is full of ideas and ideas of concepts, but yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. It's so bad. I don't know. I don't know why I keep doing it. I don't know why. I think I'm just stupid. I don't know. I think it's just like, what do you mean you can't read my mind? You're supposed to be smarter than me. Okay. Let's see. Anything else before we get on to the Japan stuff? Okay. I think we're ready to talk about Japan. So there might be stuff I'm forgetting about my Japan trip because there's like so much to go over. But I'll try to do my best. I'm lazy to pull up pictures, but I'll pull up pictures if you guys want specific imagery. Yeah, I talked about the old man that called me pretty. Fuck. The Vampire Cafe. The Vampire Cafe. Let me I have one picture I can send. So I'm going to talk about the Vampire Cafe as I go find this picture. So the Vampire Cafe was my first day in Tokyo. I was so excited. And honestly, Pum Pum Purin. Okay, I'll send that. Where's my picture of the Vampire Cafe? Here it is. But I was so excited. I was so excited for this. So and foreshadowing. It's probably my fault that it turned out like this. It's completely my fault that it turned out like this. But I don't want to say this is a case of me having my me having my expectations too high. I just think it was a mix of I messed up, but also the experience was kind of underwhelming, unfortunately. Where is it? Where is it? No! What? The file type is wrong! It's a hake. Hake, hold on. I have to convert this image. Oh, don't worry, guys. But, so basically what happened is I went to the Vampire Cafe. Everything was fun. Everything was cute. And it's so cool. The space is all decorated. The servers are all dressed like vampires. It's all fun. It's all sweet. There were some other people there. There's some other tourists there. There was like this group of Japanese women. They were all so dressed up and adorable. They had like vampire themed outfits, and so me and the other tourists like felt like so ugly in comparison. Them in their cute fits. Seeing pictures from your trip on Discord was low-key the highlight of several days. I'm glad. Yeah. But so I sit down. So I sit down at my table, and. So I sit down at my table. I have like my own little like booth. It's like this like cubby, and there's like a privacy curtain. It's also nice. And then they bring out my food, right? So what I thought I ordered, well, what I reserved, I made a reservation. If I knew I didn't need to make a reservation, I would not have made a reservation, which is my fault. I just the website said make a reservation. So I just assumed, okay, so I guess I need to make a reservation. And so I did that. And when you make a reservation, it gives you options of like different courses to order for your reservation. So I just chose one, right? I chose one, a Halloween themed one. So I go there, they bring it out, and it's like a tea time meal set, right? It's one of those like trays, metal trays, and it has like the 3 tiers, and then like it has like little like bite-sized snacks samplings on each tray. You know, that's what they brought me. What I thought I had ordered, a full course meal. I thought I had ordered like I get like an appetizer, and then I get a salad, and then I get a meal, and then I get a dessert. That's what I thought I had ordered. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. Okay, there. Okay. Ah! That image is huge. I want to make it smaller. But, so, I'm not gonna say, okay, about the food. The food was, I don't want to blame them for the food, because it's not their fault I don't like fruits, right? It's not their fault. I'm gonna show the picture. Hold on. Here, there you go. So you can see the bottom tray here. I already ate what was there before I was like, oh, I should probably take a picture. But, a lot of this food I ultimately did not eat. Well, I tried it, right? I tried it. I feel like some people would call me a picky eater. I promise I'm not a picky eater. I just have the palate of a 5-year-old, right? It's literally the same thing as a 5-star experience, but yeah. with the food. It's just like I don't like fruit, right? I don't like strawberry. I don't like citrus. I just don't like it. And I tried everything here. I tried it. I tried it. And some stuff I just did not like it. And and it sucks, but at the time when I was eating this, I thought I was gonna get more food. So I wasn't that worried about it. I was like, okay, there's some things here that I don't like, but it's okay. I'm gonna get more food anyways. Um, so there was only like a handful of stuff here that I could eat. And the stuff that I did eat didn't even really, it wasn't even like that nice. Like it was edible, but it wasn't like, no, this is good. Like, but I have to say, like, clearly the other people in the restaurant, like I could hear them being like, oh yeah, this is good. So I assume the food is good, just not what I ordered. But you're so fruity? Exactly. It's a oxymoron, isn't it? So the fruit hates fruits. I like apples though. I'll get into that later in a sec. But yeah. So after I finished this, as at least most of what I could, the stuff that I actually liked eating, I finished it. The server came, took the tray away, and walked away. And I was just sitting there waiting for them to bring the rest of my food. And I had been sitting there for like a while, being like, man, when's the rest of my food gonna come? You know, the other tables have gotten their food. Where's my food? And then at some point, the server comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, your time is up. Your course is over." And I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like confused, and so I get up and leave, and I'm just like, and then so I leave, and I leave, and I go out to the street, and I just stand there, confused. I was like, "What the heck just happened?" Like, for a second, I thought I just got scammed. I was like, did they just kick me out before I got all of my food? No, I'm just stupid, and I ordered this. Do you guys want to take a guess at how much all this cost me? Let's take a guess. I'll also mention, this is where the coffee incident happened. I don't know if you guys saw my tweets where I was like, is coffee supposed to taste like hot, dirty water? Yeah, this is what I, 40, I'm guessing. Let me actually like convert the yen. I don't think it was quite 40. I think it was closer to like $35, but $35 for essentially a bunch of stuff that I did not eat, a drink that I didn't like, and coffee that tasted disgusting. I felt ripped off. I don't think I was scammed. It's my fault for ordering something that I knew would have stuff that I didn't like. Because when I set the reservation, it clearly listed everything that would be on the plates. I just thought I was gonna get more than I actually got. So it is my fault, but at the same time, I feel kind of ripped off for what I got. Because I will compare this to the Butler Cafe. I paid basically the same price for the Vampire Cafe and the Butler Cafe, and my god, the Butler Cafe was so much better. Like, I wouldn't compare them if, like, the Vampire Cafe was cheaper. It's like, oh, whatever, you know. But no, I paid the same price for these two restaurants, had a wildly different experience. But yeah, let me see. I paid 5,500 yen. Yeah, which is like almost exactly $35 for this. But yeah, they gave me coffee, and I've never had coffee before. I don't know why. I just like assumed that I didn't like coffee. And I guess I just don't like coffee because it tastes like shit. Now, people told me, oh, you just need to have a different type of coffee, right? Maybe. I don't know what kind of coffee they served me. I think black coffee is most popular in Japan, so it probably was black coffee that they served me. And they gave me like a little thing of creamer and a little thing of sugar. And I took a sip, recoiled, and it was like, ah, that's fucking disgusting. Apples are such a generic fruit. Like, what the fuck are you, an elementary teacher, getting a gift from his students? It is like the only fruit I like. Okay, I see how it is. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would go back to the Vampire Cafe to give it another try, but I'd order like an actual meal that I would actually like and not this. Yeah, yeah. But onto the Butler Cafe. Speaking of the Butler Cafe, my God, I loved. Oh my God, the Butler Cafe was so good. I can't wait to go back to Japan to go there again. It was so good. Where's my stuff? Oh, yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend Swallowtail Butler Cafe. And I don't have any pictures of it because they don't let you have your phone out. You're not allowed to take pictures inside. But it was so good. The reason being is that they're very committed to their concept and like the atmosphere and the vibe of the place. And so they don't want you like they don't want people just having their phones out, you know, at the Butler Cafe. But it was really nice. So like when you get there, there's an older man as like the steward of the Butler Cafe. He greets you. He, you know, sits you down and he like, you know, you wait. And then for me, it seemed like they got me like the only butler there that could speak English. Now, he didn't speak English that well. I wish I remembered his name. They told me his name. I just couldn't remember it because I'm stupid. I feel bad. But he didn't speak English that well, which I don't mean that in like a bad way. Like I'm not one of those people like my servant didn't speak English. No, he was definitely trying his best. He was so sweet. He was so patient with me. And I kind of felt bad sometimes because I felt that maybe he was feeling bad about himself, that like he didn't speak English well enough. I was worried that like maybe he was feeling bad that we couldn't communicate well, but he was so sweet. He was trying so hard. He was very nice. And but like so you go down there and they carry your bags for you. They carry your coat for you. They lead you through the cafe, and it's so nice in there. It's beautiful. It's like it's got like this like Victorian theme. Think like Black Butler, like that basic like late 1800s vibe. It's so nice in there. And I think the best part, honestly, is that the customers there are very committed. Like the girls that go there, they were all dolled up. Like all of the girls there were wearing these beautiful dresses, these like cute, like either like a fancy dress or like a really cute roughly dress. They were committed. They were committed. People were going there for the vibe. You're going there to be a young lady being served by your handsome butler. Oh, I'm late. What's going on? And why are you dead? Don't worry. Like I said earlier, you can tell this is a costume because I would never go to heaven. I would go to hell. Yeah, this is my Halloween costume. I felt I needed to put together something like last minute, so this is what I came up with. Yeah. Okay. I see how it is. But yeah, the people that go to the Butler Cafe, they're there for an experience. They're there to be pretty. And when you go to the Butler Cafe, the butlers interact with you. Now, I didn't get as much interaction, which I'm not blaming my butler at all. I totally understand that, like, there was a language barrier. We couldn't communicate that well. So I can understand why he would be hesitant to, like, try to come and make conversation with me, which I don't mind. It's my fault. It's not really up to him to, like, know English, right? You know? I should be the one that knows Japanese going here, but whatever. Yeah. But I liked just watching the other butlers because the other butlers, they would like go up to the customers and like interact with them. They'd like every couple minutes they'd come up to the customers, interact, they'd have a conversation. Everyone was having a great time. And so like you really understand the appeal. You can really tell that like a lot of these girls come here to be pampered. Which, fucking real. Fucking understandable. That's why I want to go back. Like, you're going to this place to be pampered by a handsome guy in a suit. He He's serving you food, he's chatting with you, he's making you laugh, he's carrying your bags for you. Amazing. There's also some older ladies there too. Yeah. It was mostly women. There were some guys. There were some men, but mostly women. Yeah. And the food was good. That's the thing. Is the Vampire Cafe, while there was some stuff on what I ordered that I just didn't like because I don't like fruit, the stuff that I did eat that like I could tolerate just wasn't that great anyways, right? Right? Like the stuff that I could eat just it wasn't much flavor. It wasn't very nice to eat. But the Butler Cafe, oh my god, the food was good. It was good. We got like I got like some scones. I think I got like 3 different like savory little samplers. One was like this like what's it called? A roll? Not an egg roll. I think an egg roll, but it had like shrimp in it, I think. What was the other one? There was some sort of like prosciutto thing, like prosciutto and cheese, and then I had grilled mushrooms. It was good. It was good. Yeah, it was very tasty, very nice. And I when I ordered my drink, I didn't want tea because I figured I wouldn't like tea. I knew I didn't like coffee because I had gone to the Vampire Cafe the previous night. So I just ordered apple juice. And to my surprise, I liked it. Which is a surprise to me, because, you know, whatever. I don't think I'd ever go out of my way to drink apple juice. But in like this specific scenario, where apple juice is the only thing that I can actually tolerate, then I'll drink it. Did I ask if you have pictures, but I realized you could take picture? Yeah. I guess I guess it's like part of like the experience, or like part of like the marketing strategy, where it's like you can't just go online and look at people's pictures. You have to like go and experience it yourself, you know? It's exclusive. You have to make a reservation. You know, you gotta make a reservation. You can't take any pictures, you know? You gotta go and experience it yourself. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And so in the place, okay, I think one of the biggest differences between the Butler Cafe and the Vampire Cafe, the Vampire Cafe had like 3 people working there. It was like the main like butler vampire, and then like a maid vampire, and then like the Lord vampire, right? There were only 3 of them, and there was like basically no interaction. Like I mentioned with the Butler Cafe, at the Butler Cafe, there was interaction. Like me, I only had like a short conversation with my butler, and that's when we realized that we couldn't do it because he didn't speak English that well, and I am stupid and can't hear anything. So, you know, but there was a lot of conversation with the butlers and the other customers. The Vampire Cafe, there was none of that. And I guess it was because there was only 3 of them, but at the same time, really all they did was just kind of walk around, and they never really stopped to like talk to the customers. And I feel like it makes the experience less, because I paid the same exact price for both experiences, and it's just like the Vampire Cafe really just couldn't compare to the Butler Cafe, really, you know, which is sad. Yeah. I was really excited for it, but, you know, maybe I'll try it at some point in the future. I might just go with someone else so I don't sit there bored. Yeah. Let's see. Oh! This is something I want to bring up. I think I also tweeted this. I swear to God, every single card shop I went into reeked. It stank in there. It fucking stank. Like, yeah, welcome back from Japan. Thank you. I'm back. I'm back to my land. I'm back home in my comfy bed. Actually, speaking of my bed, I'll bring this up later. Every card shop fucking stank. Like I'd walk in there and just be like, oh my god, it smells in here. Glad to know this is a universal issue. Yeah. And I never bought any cards. Everything was so expensive. Even in Japan, everything's so expensive. I did get a pack of Pokemon cards from the Pokemon Center. I did get one pack. I didn't get anything, but I did get that. But at the card shops, there was one card that I saw that I wanted. I was just like, I don't know. I just didn't buy it. I couldn't be bothered. Yeah. Another thing, Labubu's everywhere, and it was a nightmare. I personally hate Labubus. They're so ugly. They're so hideous. But they were everywhere. They were everywhere. Like, I know here in the US, I think it's all the ink and old paper. Maybe. But here in the US, you can't really find Labubus. Like, they're like expensive here. In Japan, they're a lot easier to find. They're more generally available in stores. But like, they're everywhere. Like, everywhere you went, someone had a Labubu on their bag. I saw a guy that had one like on his shirt. When you went, like, Akihabara was like so bad. Okay, listen. Akihabara is okay. It's just so touristy. There's so many like tacky touristy shops just called anime figure store. And then they'll have like a poster on the front with like Labubus on it. And that was like every other store had that. Labubus on a poster. I did go to the Pop Mart store. I didn't buy any Labubus. I bought my own blind box figures. This is how I discover I have a new addiction. Ball jointed dolls. I've wanted these before. I've actually wanted ball jointed dolls for a while now. Let me see if I can pull up the ones I bought. Let me see. I'll go find them. But yeah. I bought two of them. I bought one from like an actual store, like actually sealed. The other one I bought secondhand, so I knew which figure I was getting. But yeah, they're very fun. I now want more of them, which is not good. Pokemon cards are too expensive. Now it's time for ball jointed dolls. Where the fuck are, okay. Yeah, I love them. I got a couple cute ones. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna go find them. There's someone in my Discord server. I actually broke one of them. It's not broken, but one of them, she is like stringed up with like string, and the hands are attached by hooks. And I tried to take off the hand to replace it with a different hand, and the hook fell. Like, it got stuck inside the arm hole. Like, the hole inside the arm. Which, to be honest, terrible design. Like, I'll like, show what I mean. I took some pictures of it. Like, I just gotta go find the pictures. Yeah. So, the solution the way I fixed it was I used a, twist tie. And, like, used that. I, like, stuck that inside the arm. And, like, put it through like the hand, and I was able to like reattach it that way. Eventually I'll get around to fixing the hook, but I'm lazy. Where's the pictures? Why do I say? Oh, okay, here's one of them. This one's a cutie. Come on. Yeah. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay. No, my hand's showing in that one. Damn it, I can't show that one. You guys will not see my hand. Where is it? Where's the picture? Okay, I'll just show this one. I will not show you guys my bare hand. No. No hand reveal. You guys don't get that yet. Okay, here's this one I got. Look at him. I think he's a dog boy, but he's very cute. He's very silly. Um, this top was a bitch to get on. I had to like take off his head. No, that's gonna be one of my goals. That's gonna be one of the Donathon goals. A hand reveal. Yeah, that's one of them I got. I'm gonna go find. I should have pictures of the other one. The other one I got was pretty cute. Where are you? Where are you? No, I think all of them are. Okay, let me just do this one. This is one that doesn't have my hand. It has like, a bunch of stuff I bought. It kind of looks like Kuro. He does. I don't think about it. He does. Dog boy? Yeah. Blam, blam, blam. Where's my pictures? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. And I'll send that one too. Okay. Okay. Now. Let us. What else to talk about? As I'm getting some of my pictures, I went to McDonald's like 3 times. Before I left, I mentioned that on my bucket list was to try McDonald's in Japan, and I did 3 times. In my defense, I really wanted McDonald's fries. It's like a taste of home, you know? Yeah. I will say, doesn't really taste any different than McDonald's in the US, which is a good thing. But it was very tasty, you know. The American spirit never leaves. It's like you know when people are like when you see Asian people or they like go to the US or like they bring their parents to the US and they have to go to like an Asian restaurant because they miss like their own food. They're tired of eating like American food. That's how I felt. I was like, I just want some McDonald's. Very tasty. I got like, my go-to was a large fry and then a spicy chicken sandwich. And then I also got a McFlurry one day. Yeah, then I got like a hash brown. Yeah, yeah. Very tasty, very tasty. I'm a true American. Okay. Ah! Okay, the image is huge. Yeah. I saw like a 4-story tall McDonald's. It was in Shinjuku. The bottom floor was just for ordering. The bottom floor was just for ordering. Let me see. I can find the picture. I'll find the picture. But yeah. Then like the 3 floors above were for sitting, right? Which is crazy. I'm sure some places in the U.S. have like big McDonald's like that, but I'm not used to that. So it was cool. Uh, eh, uh, okay. There she is. That's my daughter. Look how cute she is. So fashionable. I got this specific box because like all the ones on this box are cute. I was like, I typically don't want to buy a blind box if I don't like all of them, right? I really will only buy a blind box if I like all of the options. So that's why I got this one. This one's very cute. This is my daughter. Yeah. And this isn't everything I bought. She's so edible? I'm keeping you away from my daughter. Don't touch her. This isn't everything I bought. Should I show the giant adventuring I bought? Let me go find it. Do I tell people how much I spent on the adventuring plush? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I bought a lot of cool stuff. I didn't buy as much as I did last time. I didn't buy nearly as much as I did last time, which is good, because otherwise I would have spent so much more money. So they only pull when you like all the up pinch, right? Yeah, Miku. These posters, I actually ended up after I took this picture, I ended up getting a Luca one at like a different place. So you can kind of see. Here, we have Miltank, my baby, my beautiful. No, wait, I just say them about characters I like. Understandable. I'll let it pass. I too want to eat the characters I like. You know what I did today? The first thing I did today, after finishing commission, finally got on Baldur's Gate 3 again. I missed Baldur's Gate 3. I missed my queer vampire. I'm so excited to get back to playing. But yeah, anyways. Miltank. There were so many Pokemon plushies that I really wanted. I just didn't want to buy everything. So I just went with Miltank. Fyodor, oh my god, I'm so happy I got this plush. Let me... This plush. I am so happy. When this plush first, like, revealed, like, when it first came out, I wanted it so bad. I love Fyodor. Fyodor, one of my favorite characters ever. And the way that some merch works in Japan is they run, like, a lottery system. I feel like Japan is obsessed with gambling. Like, there's so many aspects of Japan that are just gambling, and it's the same with merch. So... with some merch drops, what they'll do is you have to like register for a spot, I think. I think that's how it is. You have to register for a spot or pay for a spot, and you get a random item. And there'll be like different tiers. So like say like tier A or tier S will be like plushies. Tier A will be like acrylic stands. And then tier B will be like pins, right? And so you will just get a random one. So it's a lottery. You get something random. And so that's how it works with these plushies. And so as you can guess, that means the aftermarket prices were absolutely fucking insane. I saw one for $60. And after it sold, I was so upset. I was so sad. I was like, oh, I should have bought that. Because every other listing after that was sold for like over $100. Over $100. But go to Japan. I saw this in a secondhand store. $45. Yes, I bought it. Is $45 a lot for a plushie? Yes. I don't give a fuck. Wait till you hear about what I spent on another plushie. Wait till you hear what I spent on another plushie. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I want to show this. I'm so mad about this Furby. This Furby right here. So when I got this, can you guys see it that well? Yeah. So this Furby, this is a gachapon. When I did this gachapon, what I thought I was getting was a tiny Furby plush inside of a box. That's what I thought I was getting. So imagine my disappointment when I open it up. It is a fucking flat image of a Furby in a box. I was so pissed. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you can kind of see it. It's literally just like a flat acrylic piece of plastic. I thought I was getting a plushie. I feel lied to. I feel scammed, honestly. Feel scammed. But yeah. A Venturine acrylic stand. The Fyodor, a Ketchy. Oh, the Hikaru. Sorry. Hikaru plushie. Oh, I'm so happy about this. Hold on. Okay, anyways, I won a UFO catcher claw machine for the first time. For the first time, I won a claw machine. I was so excited. Basically, what had happened is I was walking down the streets. I was in Ikebukuro, and I was getting ready to go back to my hotel, or my Airbnb. And I stopped because I saw an arcade, and on a poster, they had like pins of the summer Hikaru died, right? I saw pins, and I was like, oh, they have pins. I want to go see it, because at this time, there's not really any merch of the anime out, like in stores, really. There's some merch in like convenience stores and like secondhand shops, but not really that much. So I went up to the arcade, went down the stairs and I saw one claw machine with Hikaru and Yoshiki plushies. And so I think I spent 1,000 yen and I got the Hikaru. I was so hyped. I was so hyped. And then I spent the rest of my coins and I didn't get Yoshiki. I was very sad. I didn't get the boyfriends. But at least I got Hikaru. At least I got Hikaru, you know? At least I finally fucking won a claw machine. What happened with Yoshiki is I almost got him. I actually almost got him. But he fell out of the claw. And he fell in a spot where the claw just couldn't pick him up. Right? Like he fell in like a certain position in a certain spot where the claw just couldn't get him. So, boo. But whatever. Maybe I'll find him secondhand somewhere at some point. Whatever. Yeah. But let's see. Let's move forward. Yeah, these are my 2 dumb blind boxes I got. Anyways. Yeah, use up all my luck. More Miku, Fyodor, Nikolai. Yeah. So let me find my giant adventuring plushie I paid for. Let's see. Where is it? Did I send a picture of it? Surely I did. Oh, it's probably here. I think I sent it in our Discord. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No, I sent it here. I have so many fucking Discords. Oh, here he is. My baby. Literally, okay. Oh, you guys gotta see this. Where is he? Hold on. He's not showing up. It's okay. On like Crane Machine for like a stream? Oh, right. Yeah. Those exist. Yeah. There's free ones, right? I know there's ones that cost money. I don't know if where is he? Adventuring! Where is he? Why is he not showing up? Ah, there he is. Okay. There's the boy. What? What? I'm deleting my overlays. Where are you going? Huh? Where'd it go? What? Huh? What happened to my overlays? What's happening? What am I doing? What did I do that for? Okay, anyways. I'm a good streamer. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's my big boy. I'm not kidding when I say this boy, this guy is the size of like a 1-year-old. He's massive. I don't think I've told you guys. Did I tell you guys how much I spent on him? I don't think so. I don't think I told you guys what I spent on him, but take a guess. Take a guess what I spent on this plushie. And try not to crucify me for it. I will say, I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it whatsoever. In fact, I went to the store. They didn't take card. And I didn't have any cash on me. I left the store, walked it down the street, took out the cash, walked it back so I could buy it. That's how much I wanted it. Why do I have notifications? Quit liking my posts. I'm gonna kill you. Anyways, $500? No, $25. I wish. He was $135. Anyways, what else did I do? What else did I do? Yeah, I showed, I got a lot of Grail merch, found a lot of stuff that I've been wanting for a while, so yeah, that was a lot of fun, yeah. Got a lot of stuff that I've been wanting. Very happy about that, so there was, don't Koji me! Listen, in my defense, I googled how much people sell him for online, and the what I paid was like a little bit less than market price. So you know, money comes back. Adventuring plushie is forever. But so while I did do a lot of stuff I did want to do, like I did the Butler Cafe, I did the Vampire Cafe, I did McDonald's, I did playing at arcades, I did a lot of fun stuff. I think the main things I missed out on that I didn't do was the BL Cafe and a maid cafe. I couldn't do the BL Cafe because they opened, like, okay, so my reservation for the Butler Cafe was 4:40 p.m. The BL Cafe opens at 3 p.m. And by the time I was done with the Butler Cafe, I just wanted to go. I just wanted to leave. It was like, well, like 7, not 7. I wasn't there that long. But it was like getting dark. I just wanted to go back to my hotel and go to sleep. So didn't have time to do the BL Cafe. For the maid cafe, I just wanted to leave Akihabara. I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. It was raining. There's so many people around. I just wanted to leave. But it does give me a reason to go back to Japan, you know? Next time I go to Japan, well, that's on my bucket list. Go to the BL Cafe, go to some maid cafes, you know? Yeah. So I think it's a good thing. You know, not too bad. Not too bad. I did do a lot of cool stuff. You know. But you know what wasn't cool? You know what wasn't cool? My legs. I don't know if you guys know. I am painfully out of shape. I am painfully out of shape. I am so... I'm awfully out of shape. I really tried to tell myself I was going to get in better shape before my trip. And I didn't do it because I'm stupid and I procrastinated. And I was busy, you know? Whatever. But yeah, my legs hurt bad by the last 2 days. Like, my legs were in agony by the last 2 days. It was really bad. And by the second day, they were already kind of hurting. But it wasn't that bad. The last 2 days, though, like, it was my calves. My calves... It felt like they were being torn. It was so bad. Those calves gonna look good now. Yeah. And my feet hurt. It was like, it kind of like flip-flopped between my calves hurting and the bottom of my feet hurting. Yeah, it wasn't consistent. It was kind of just like, you know, whatever. But hurt a lot. It was very painful. I had to sit down a lot. You know. It definitely made me, like, I wanted to go to Yokohama, but instead of going to Yokohama, I went to Harajuku instead. I want to talk about Harajuku. Don't worry. But I wanted to go to Yokohama, but I was like, I think it's too far away for how bad my legs hurt. Yeah. But, you know, maybe sometime in the future, I will start not being lazy. But Harajuku, I'm just gonna say the best thing to do in Harajuku is leave. Do not go to Harajuku unless you just really like fashion, unless you like are really there for like the clothing, because there's a lot of really good clothing stores. But other than that, leave. Don't go to Harajuku. Just get the fuck out of there. It sucks. It's so packed. So many tourists. It just sucks. It's one of the most touristy places in Tokyo. It's just bad. It's just like, it's so touristy. There's so many tourist trap. There's so many of like those generic, tacky, souvenir touristy trap shops. There's so many like, you gotta get the drip though. I'm very sad because ultimately I didn't buy any clothes. And the main reason was that it was very expensive. Now, some of these places in Harajuku were pretty affordable if I wanted new clothes. Until I looked at the prices. I went clothes shopping and then I looked at the clothes prices and then I left the stores. In Harajuku, the clothes prices were a lot better, but ultimately I decided not to buy the clothes. I did buy one clothing item. I bought a hat. I should take a picture of it. I don't know why I haven't taken a picture of it yet. I bought like this hat. And it has like those like metal circle, metal. It has like chains on it. It has like bobby pins on it. It has like those like rings on it. It has bunny ears. That's like the main reason I got it. So really cool, really fun hat. That's like the most clothing I got. I will admit, the main reason I didn't get clothing is, and this sounds bad, and it is bad, but I didn't get clothing just because I kind of felt insecure about it. I didn't want to get new clothing because I was like, this isn't gonna look good on me. And I kind of felt bad about it. I think, yeah. A lot of clothing in Japan is very small. With shape of hats, though, it's, like a baseball cap. It's like a baseball cap hat with bunny ears. I thought it was cute. But, a lot of clothing in Japan is like, I look at the clothing, I'm like, is this for a child? Like, it's so small. It's so small. I am... Listen. Listen. I am a small boy, but I have a fat fucking ass. I have big hips and a fat ass. I am not fitting into any of these fucking pants that they have. Shirts, maybe. I think I'd be able to fit into shirts just fine. But, you know. I was just like, looking at the clothing. I'd look at the clothing and I'd just be like, I don't leave my house enough to really justify dropping like $40 on a shirt or a jacket, no matter how much I like it. Oh no, I was just like, in the moment, I was like, I don't know, do I really want to buy this when I really am not going to wear it much, you know? That was my thought process. It was also just kind of like, I don't think I'll look good in these clothing. You know, I was just feeling insecure about it. But what I did do, at the very least, I can go online and buy the clothes online if I want them sometime in the future. So at least there's that, right? And online, I should be able to buy like a size that'll fit me. Because in stores, typically they'd only have like a medium size. Some stores did have like a plus size section, which in the US would just be normal size. But yeah. Yeah. Did get a hat. Did get a hat. There was a lot of really cute clothing. But then I'd look at the price and be like, not that cute. Not that cute. Not cute enough that I'm spending $80 on a jacket, you know? Yeah, not doing that. Maybe when I'm rich. Maybe when I'm a big, successful business owner, VTuber, I'll buy the $80 jacket. Maybe. I don't know. I buy $80 jacket or I buy $135 plushie. Priorities, you know? Yeah. Suffering from success? I'm not gonna lie. I get it. I'm not gonna lie. I have a big butt. But it also means that pants are an issue. My model is canon. Hold on. My angel wings. Hold on. No. It's fuck. I want to show my lower half, but I can't. I can't because the wings, whatever. Fuck it. You just have to take my word for it. Take my word for it. The shape of my model is based on a true story. Oh. What else do we talk about? What else happened in Japan? Oh, you missed a chance to see feet? I don't have feet. I don't have feet. They were eaten a long time ago. I was pretty hungry. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But Japan was fun. I should bring up, for the most part, nothing bad happened in Japan, except for probably one of the worst things that could have happened. So I forgot my medication. I'm gonna say this quietly. I forgot my medication. Don't tell my parents. Um, Now, I honestly have no idea how this happened. I swear to God, I put my medication in my bag. I swear to God. And clearly I didn't, because when I came back home, my medication was sitting on my desk. So, but I remember putting it in my bag. So what that means is at some point, I took my medication out of my bag, placed it somewhere, and then on the morning when I left, I just didn't double check. I don't know why. I don't know how I didn't notice. And I made it all the way to Japan, got to my Airbnb, looked in my bag, and went, oh God, my medication is not here. So that night I was like crying. I was panicking, and I was like looking like, what can I do? Like, I'm gonna be without my medication for like basically like 8 days, and there was nothing I could do. The options I had was to go to an English-speaking clinic, because I had my prescription and I had my doctor's note with me. So I could have gone to a clinic, seen a doctor, an English-speaking doctor, and they could have like prescribed me my medication to get at a Japanese pharmacy. That is an option. It's just that one, it would have been expensive. Two, they didn't have any like dates until like the 26th, which at that point I felt like it wasn't even worth it at that point. So I just raw dogged it. I just didn't take my medication, and uh honestly, I am not entirely sure I had withdrawal symptoms. I think I did, but I also think it was towards the end of my trip, I really started to feel sick. Like, I'd wake up feeling sick. I'd feel better after I got up, ate some food, and started like walking around. But I think it was a mix of multiple things. I think it was not having my medication, not eating bad cooking. No, it's not my fault. It is my fault, but you know, at least now I have my medication, so we're good now. But I wasn't eating as much as I typically do. As in, like, when I'm home, I'm eating like normally, like, you know, 3 meals a day. Then I'm eating like cookies and ice cream because, you know, I like food. Fuck. I have fat thighs and a fat butt for a reason. I like food. But in Japan, it wasn't that I wasn't eating, right? It was typically that I was having like a smaller meal, and like a meal that wasn't junk. And I was walking so much, and, you know, I also wasn't, Big Adventure was there as mental support, yeah. I also wasn't drinking as much water as I should have. Like, guys, my piss was orange. It's not good. I definitely was not drinking as much water as I should, but, you know, whatever. So I think it was like a mix of all that, and also just being exhausted, like going out every day, talking to people, walking around, dealing with crowds. I think it was just a mix of all that stuff that was making me feel sick, but I pushed through it, you know? I dealt with it. This is what happens when we can't redeem hydrate. Yeah. And also the fact that my legs were hurting. I was sore, my feet were hurting. I think all of that combined just made me feel sick. And by the last couple of days, I just wanted to go home. I was like, I want to go home. I want to see my cat. I want American junk food, because chocolate sweet food in Japan isn't as sweet as in the US, which is, you know, I think chocolate, like typical chocolate in Japan is what we would consider dark chocolate. It's like slightly bitter, not that sweet. Yeah. And I'm an American. I need my sugary sweet food. So yeah, yeah. When I came home, started eating ice cream and cookies. You know, yeah. Which I'll probably do when I end stream. Yeah. Or probably end stream early, maybe in the next 20 minutes. Yeah, I want to go back to playing Baldur's Gate 3, but just wanted to catch up. But what we will do these last 20 minutes is decide what we're doing next. I think, the healthy diet. Yeah, yeah. Listen, okay, I eat healthy. Listen, I eat healthy. I just like food, okay? I feel like this is like a weird time to bring this up. But for a while I have been insecure about my weight, insecure about what I eat. And I think as I grow up, it's more of just like I think that I'm learning to just kind of deal with it because I'm not unhealthy by any means. I'm not like a unhealthy concerning weight. But it's like enough to like make me feel a bit insecure about it. But at some point, I'm kind of just like, you know what? I like eating food, and if that means I'm gonna have a fat ass, then so be it. Whatever. It's not like it's not like I'm dating anyone anyways. It's not like anyone wants me anyways. Yeah, win-win situation. Ah! I dropped my pills. Huh. Yeah. But that's a subject to go into more at a later date. Your body is fine, and whatever little voice is telling you otherwise, either shut up and stop lying. Yeah, I think it just depends on the day, you know? Like some days I'm like, oh, I'm so hideous, I hate myself. But then some days I look at myself, I'm like, damn, I look awesome. Like, damn. Body tea? It just depends on the day, you know? Some days you feel better about yourself, some days you feel ugly, some days you feel hot as fuck. You know? You just gotta feel hot as fuck all day, you know? Every day. What if you lose your ass by listening to the voice? It'll be a tragedy. I'll lose my giant thighs. What a tragedy. Yeah. But, moving on. We need to decide what we're doing. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I think I need another day to like catch up on stuff. I'm busy, right? Back from my vacation, I'm getting to work. I'm planning stuff, doing art commissions, getting back to working on my games, different projects I'm working on. So I want a day to work on that. But I think Sunday we will play a horror game to make up for, you know, not playing anything today. Catch up. Yeah, that. Basically, listen, I'll play Baldur's Gate 3 in the morning as my phone charges. I'll play Baldur's Gate 3 in the morning, and then I work in the evening, you know? Yeah, yeah. What should we play? I don't know. I don't have any horror games on my wish list. Are there any... Okay, guys. Are there any recent horror games that came out that are cheap? Oh, collab, maybe? Zomboid? Yeah, I'm thinking I could do a friend collab. Either Lethal Company or Project Zomboid, because I already have Project Zomboid. I have to buy Lethal Company. I don't know, I'll see what the friendos, what their schedules are like, and if we can stream at the same time. But yeah, I don't know, I'll see. I'll talk about it tomorrow, or maybe later today. Yeah. I have ideas for streams, but I don't know. I think next week will just be a regular stream week as I'm getting like fun stuff planned. So I think we'll just be playing some games. We'll play some Ultra Kill. What else are we playing? Play some Cobblemon. Since we're not no, there's a bot in chat. Get out of here. Oh, we should play. Oh yeah. Cult of the Lamb. Oh, no. What if we do that? Yes, Sunday, Cult of the Lamb. It's not a horror game, but it's like a gothic spooky game, right? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Zaki Lucky 07. Welcome. You're bottom. That's not confirmed because I'm still a turbo virgin, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll have to see. To be determined. Yeah. Oh yeah, because with Culted Lamb, like you guys can interact, you guys can vote, you guys can do all this fun stuff. Yeah. Oh, that'll be great. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then next week, I'll see about collabs. I'm gonna make a collab post on Twitter, looking for people interested in collabing. I don't know how that'll turn out, but yeah, I want to find people to collab with. I want to make friends. I want to put myself out there, you know? Because a good way to find more people to get more visibility is to, you know, collab. Show other people, like, hey, look at me. I am really funny and cool. Yeah. Gotta find some fun people to collab with. See, find some new friends. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll do Culted Lamb Sunday. Next week we'll do some Ultra Kill, do some Kabumon, and then maybe something fun. Maybe something like maybe I'll do like a fun like presentation. Maybe I'll put together like a presentation of like something weird, something stupid. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, on the great side Twitter. Twitter's just an amazing place. See, my strat for finding collab partners is I want to play with them. Not like that. I want to play with them off stream to like make sure that we actually like click, you know? Because like it's so awkward collabing with someone, and that's like your first time really interacting with them, like, and then it's just awkward, and you guys like you aren't funny. You guys don't like play off each other, you know. Gotta find people that are just as crazy and autistic as I am. That's what I gotta find, yeah. But I'm scared. I need people to... I'm scared. I talked about it before. I'm scared. People are scary. I don't know. I'm scared of reaching out to people for collabs, but I guess at some point I have to. If people won't reach out to me, then aren't I here? Yes, you are. We can collab, okay? We can collab. We have Project Zomboid and Lethal Company, right? Yeah. I'm so busy. So many things to do. Yeah. They're gonna hate you? No! That's the worst fear. They're gonna think I'm weird and crazy and awkward and stupid. Which is all true, but... which is true. I am weird, awkward, and stupid, but... I just need someone that's equally as awkward, stupid, and idiot as me, you know? Yeah. Just gotta find the right people. Thank you. I also love being an insane, stupid weirdo. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, right. I posted this on Twitter. This is kind of funny. I think, what was this, yesterday? Yesterday, my chibi... I'm sure we can find a weird VTuber for you. So my chibi raffle that I did in August suddenly started getting, like, Koji's joking, chilling, self-hate. No, it's not self-hate. I'm just self-aware, you know? Could I make you a playdate for VTuber? Real. My chibi art raffle suddenly started getting like people like commenting on it and like following me, and I was like, guys, it ended in August. I guess I'll do another art raffle. I guess I'll do another one, you know? I suppose I'll do another one, you know. Maybe this time I'll do like a model, something. Let's see, what else? Oh, right. I posted about takoyaki. Now, I've wanted to try takoyaki for a while, right? I I'm not gonna say I don't like takoyaki. I'm fully willing to accept that maybe it was just this takoyaki I didn't like, but now I got the takoyaki from the airport, which may be a bad sign, but I so like it was really weird because it tasted good, right? Like I bit into the takoyaki, it tasted good, like the sauce, the octopus, it was good. It was just the texture. It was very squishy, mushy, and I just didn't like it. I just really, it's one of those things where the texture just like it just makes me lose my appetite. I ate like it came with like 6 of them. I ate 3 of them, took bites out of 2 of them, and then I just had to stop. I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just like, I tried my best. I tried my best. Because I don't know what I expected. I don't know what I expected the texture of a takoyaki to be like. I guess I expected it to be a bit more crunchy and not just so soft and mushy. I guess like maybe some places it is more crunchy, maybe not an airport. So I don't know, maybe I'll try again at like a more authentic place with takoyaki, but yeah. It looked good. It definitely looked tasty, but I'll show the picture. It definitely looked tasty. And it was tasty. It's just like it's just a me thing. It's just the autism. It's just autism. Don't like the texture. Let me see. It was kind of funny because at the airport, I got my takoyaki and then I walked around the cafeteria to like find a place to sit, and there was nowhere to sit. So there was this old couple, and I came up to them and I was like, "Hey, can I sit here?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." So I sat there. Hold on, I'm gonna move myself a little bit. So I sat there with this old British couple. It was kind of funny because it looked like it was funny because it looked like I was like there with my grandparents or something. Yeah. Look at that. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at that. Tasty. Looks good. Looks good. It was good. No, you didn't. You didn't see anything. But it's kind of funny because when I stood up to like throw away my food, the old man was like, he looked up at me and he was like, "Oh, well, I don't remember what he said, but he basically was like, oh, it's not to your taste." And I was like, "Yeah, it tasted good. I just didn't like the texture." They got pizza. Me eating my takoyaki, I was staring at their pizza like, damn, I wish I got a pizza instead. Because I spent the entire time in Tokyo being like, damn, I want pizza. I probably could have found a place that was selling pizza, but I was just like, no, I need the authentic pizza. I need the authentic fast food America pizza. So that's why I didn't get it. Yeah. Yeah, I went to Ueno. Ueno was nice. I went to Ueno Park. It was beautiful. So many shrines. I went to the museum. I went to the Sanrio Cafe. Oh, yeah, I'll send this. Sanrio Cafe. Yeah, McDonald's doesn't do pizza, which is sad. Can you imagine McDonald's pizza? Yeah. This was the Sanrio Cafe. So you notice the croissant? The croissant had teriyaki chicken in it. I was just hungry and I ate it before I took a picture of it. But what I liked was this so if you look at it what this is a like loaf of toast with, and it's like hollowed out, and all of the pieces of toast are like cubed. It was nice. It was good. I had like chocolate sauce right here, and I poured it all over the toast. Yummy. It was tasty. And there was also like this mushroom soup that came with my teriyaki chicken croissant. That was tasty. Everything was yummy. I got hot chocolate because I am 5 years old. Yeah. It was nice. They also gave me I saw it in this picture. There it is. When you go there, they the lady at the register, she like held out like a bunch of cards upside down and like was like, "Okay, you get one, so pick one." And I got this one. Very cute. how it worked is that you had to scan this QR code and like order your food online, which was fun as an introvert, but it would have been really bad if my internet was any slower. Because I was running on data, and it took like several minutes for the website to load. I was genuinely worried that I wouldn't be able to order my food, but you know, eventually I got it. I also got some ice cream because, of course, I did. Yeah, very cute place. Very nice, very cozy. I paid like $7 extra to sit on the pom pom purring couch, and it was worth it. Very nice. Hmm. Let's see. Oh yeah. I want to share this picture. It was so funny to me. Let's see. This one. So this was in Sunshine City in Ikebukuro. Sunshine City is a mall. There was this big like display of like Pokemon statues, and it was so funny because they had Alcremie and also Pikachu, Minun, and Plusle, and they were all like set up like this. They were set up in like cages, and there were signs that were like don't touch. But to me, it was like, why are they caged? Like, they've got these Pokemon caged up like they're fucking SCPs or something. Like, they're about to, like, escape or something. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was in this. I love Japanese convenience store food. Love it. Because it's so cheap. It's so fucking cheap. I got this was very filling, by the way. Like, I was very full after eating these. I got these for like maybe $2, less than $3, both of these, and they were tasty. Was it junk food? Yeah, pretty much, but it was tasty. Yeah. About the prices of food in Japan, like when I go to McDonald's, I could get a large fry and a spicy chicken sandwich for under $4. Under $4. Meanwhile, just a sandwich alone here in the US is $5. Crazy. Crazy shit. Yeah. Yeah, it was really cheap. I think I remembering right. So let me look up how much 330 yen to USD is like $2. So I think 330 yen was like what I paid for like a sandwich. Yeah, $2 for a chicken sandwich at McDonald's. Yeah. Most places, like sit down restaurants, typically their prices will be around I'd say 1,000 yen to 2,000 yen. So basically like around $5 to $13 USD, $5 to $15 USD is how much you'll get like a meal in Japan, right? And like, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how Japanese people are able to be known for being very thin. Their portion sizes are fucking massive. I don't Japanese restaurants give you gigantic portion sizes. There were so many times I got food in Japan and I could not finish it. As an American, honestly, to be fair, somehow I am chubby. So I've got I've got a squishy belly, right? But I have a small stomach somehow. Like I cannot finish a large meal. I think it's just a me problem. But like I said, I met up with someone and we went out for udon. That like it was a giant bowl of udon. And like all these thick noodles, I could not finish it. And I felt bad. I was like, my stomach is not big enough for this. And typically in the US, I don't know how it is in other countries, but typically in the US, there's an expectation that if you don't finish your food, you could just take it home with you. I don't know if other countries do this. Definitely not Japan. Japan really does not have a take take home with you culture with restaurants. Like when you go by like fast food, you can order food out. Like that's fine. But if you go to a restaurant and you can't finish your food, too bad. Especially udon. Like what am I gonna like I'm not gonna be able to put udon into one of those like styrofoam boxes like we have here in the US. But you know. It's very tasty at least. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, very good. I like udon. Although I think I got like plain udon and then like seaweed noodles. They were really good. The seaweed noodles were really good. I don't know. I don't remember what the exact name of them was, but you know, very tasty. Very tasty. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to get some udon. Yeah, be able to try some good food, some tasty food, and I didn't have to pay for it. I deserve to be spoiled a little bit, you know? You know? Yeah. Oh, I haven't brought this up yet. Oh god, this is so bad. This is so bad. I don't remember what day it was, but when I was in Japan, I was on my way back to my Airbnb and my mom texted me. And my mom texted me, we have a small problem. Your bed had bed bugs. And so we had to throw out your mattress. And I was like, first of all, small issue? Okay. To be fair, okay, my parents, listen, my dad told me he didn't think I had bed bugs. He didn't think I had bed bugs. My mom said I had bed bugs, but she said that there wasn't like a lot. She saw like a couple bugs, but it wasn't like an infestation, right? My dad doesn't seem to think there were actually bed bugs. It was just like random dead bugs, but besides that, my mattress was fucked up. So, as I told you guys, right? I have a fat ass, and whenever I get a spring mattress, very quickly there becomes a dent in that mattress. um, it happens with every spring mattress I get. There is going to be a dent in that mattress from my ass sitting there, and what happens is the springs like dig into the fabric and it creates a hole in the mattress. And that's what happened. My mattress had a giant fucking hole in it. And so my parents threw it away and they got me a foam mattress. Yeah, which I need. um the foam mattress, I'm gonna get used to it. The foam mattress, it's really hard to get out of bed. Like the spring mattress, like, you know, you just spring out of bed. But the foam mattress, there's no spring. There's no nothing. I sink into that bed and I have to like struggle to get out of bed. But then you know it came with a curse? See, it's not all sunshines and rainbows with having a big ass. But yeah, they threw away my pillows. They threw away some of my blankets just because they were kind of fucked up. Most of my blankets I kept, but you know. Yeah, yeah. Gotta go. It was nice catching up. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming to the stream today. I miss you guys. I hope you miss me. It was great to catch up. We'll be streaming again on Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Do I have anything else to talk about? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think, yeah. Yeah, because if you like the stream, maybe consider giving a follow. Maybe consider subscribing. Maybe consider giving me $500. I don't know. Maybe. Just a thought. Medication! Where is it? Huh? No, not that one. If I could. Open. Take my medication. Hold on. I will give you negative 500? You're gonna steal from me? I see how it is. You're gonna fucking steal from me. Yeah. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Yeah. Happy Halloween, guys. I hope you guys have a good Ween day. I'm definitely gonna go back down to have some chocolate and candy. Yeah. And some cake. Halloween. Tomorrow. Playing Baldur's Gate 3. And then Sunday we'll be playing Cult of the Lamb. Very excited. But I'll see you guys next week. Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Let's see. Around 2 hours. Not bad, not bad. Let's go Baldur Gate. Let's go Bald Gate. Let's see. Who do we raid? Yeah. I promise eventually I'll figure out doing it on stream, Baldur's Gate on 3 on stream, but you know, let's see. Who is live? Who is live? Who is live? Let's raid this person. We haven't raided this person. They're playing Puppy Playtime. Let's see. Okay. Starting the raid. Goodbye, guys. I love you. Mwah. I love you guys. I miss you. We're back to streaming. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.